Welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, my name's Brandon, and I sell men's clothing on eBay. This is day 32 of the What Sold series, where I show you my daily eBay sales. Let's not waste any time, let's jump right into those sales. The first sale of the day was a 511 tactical snap button shirt in a good size men's 3XL. It took 3 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. Sale number 2 was a Lululemon sweatshirt in a good size men's 2XL. It was also new with tags. It took 2 months to sell, and it sold for full price $80 plus shipping. I got this at a resale shop a couple months ago for somewhere between 30 and 40 bucks. So I'm pretty happy with this flip. Sale number 3 was a Jam's World Hawaiian shirt. It sold in 1 day for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. It did have a small spot on the front of it. That's why I went for 30. If not, it probably would have went somewhere between 45 and 50. Sale number 4 was a vintage Descente cycling jersey. This one took 8 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $17 plus shipping. This isn't the best cycling brand to find, but it was vintage, and it did have that vintage look to it with the colors, so it sold pretty decently. Sale number 5 was a FootJoy golf polo. It did have the players embroidered on the front of it, which I think helped make it sell because it had a spot on the back, and it still sold in 3 days for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I think that if it wasn't embroidered with the players, then it would have probably sold for about $10, and it probably would have took a couple months. Sale number 6 was a Peter Millar Summer Comfort polo shirt. It took 28 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $17 plus shipping. It did have a golf course embroidery on the logo, or a golf course embroidered logo on the sleeve, and it wasn't a super well-known golf course, so it definitely hurt the value. If not, this would have went in the $20 to $25 range. Sale number 7 is actually a great item to look out for. It's an outer known flannel shirt. This one was in a men's large. This is also known as their blanket shirt. It sold in 1 day for a best offer of $60 plus shipping. These are going anywhere between $60 to $80, and the sell-through rate was insane. So definitely keep an eye out for these. Outer Known is a great brand to look out for in general, but these blanket shirts, especially this time of the year, do really, really well. Sale number 8 was a pair of Gymshark belted shorts. They were in a men's size medium. They sold in 9 days for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. Sale number 9 was a pair of vintage Levi pants. They were more of like a dress slack pant. They weren't jeans. They actually were bought once and returned. So this is the second time selling them. They sold in 1 day for a best offer of for full price, $20 plus shipping. They are tagged to 36 by 32. They got returned because they were a little tight, and they measure closer to a 34. So this time I went ahead and just listed them as a 34, 32 in the title. I made a note in the description that they were tagged at 36, but that they fit more like a 34. So hopefully they don't get returned this time. Sale number 10 was a FootJoy golf polo. It sold in 3 days for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. The FootJoy golf polos are oversaturated, so you want to be pricing them accurately to make sure they're moving quickly. If not, you could be holding on to them for 12 months. Sale number 11, I really like this shirt. I wish it was my size. This is a Nike ACG shirt. It was embroidered with the ACG logo on the front as well as a Nike swoosh on the back. This one was an immense small, but it sold in 4 days for a best offer of $18 plus shipping. Sale number 12 was the worst sale of the day, and it's not very often that the worst sale of the day is a Lululemon shirt, but that's what this was. It was a Lululemon shirt. I actually didn't know the size. I actually put large, tall in the description because it was very long. I think it was actually just stretched out, but it did have many flaws on it. It was super destroyed. I remember when I picked it up at a Salvation Army about a week ago, and I knew that it was really destroyed, that it wasn't going to sell for a lot, and it didn't. It sold in 6 days for a best offer of $6. So I think I picked it up. I can't remember if it was $3 or if it was half off $3, so it might have been $1.50, but either way, not a great flip. So number 13 was a Quicksilver button-up shirt. This one was new with tags. It sold in about 8 months for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I probably should have priced this about 20 bucks, and it probably would have sold a lot quicker. Sale number 14 was a Jurassic Park Hawaiian shirt. It sold in 28 days for a best offer of $13 plus shipping. Sale number 15 and the final sale of the day was a pair of Fabletics workout shorts. They sold in 9 days for a best offer of $17 plus shipping. These can sell really well and very quickly as long as you price them accurately. If you price these even a couple dollars too high, like if I priced these at 25 bucks, they could have been sitting for up to a year. So make sure that you price them accurately. That's it for the sales. Let's go ahead and jump into those numbers. On October 2nd, we sold 15 items for a total gross sales of $487.07, giving us an average sale price of $32.40. This is a pretty typical day. The selling costs and the net sales are always inaccurate, but I'll give you guys the actual numbers. All right, here's the actual numbers. The selling costs were $149.23. The breakdown for that is $58.51 in eBay final value fees, $78.51 in shipping labels, and $12.21 in promoted listing fees. 6 of my items sold via promoted listings today. I promote all my items at 5%, and I'm always happy to pay my extra promoted listing fees to get the extra sales. Once we take away the selling costs as well as the tax and fees collected by eBay from the gross sales amount, that gives us our net sales of $311.33. We still need to take away our cost of goods, which is $158.25 for 15 items. I use my average cost of goods, which right now is $10.55. If we take away the cost of goods from the net sales, that gives us our total net profit for the day of $153.08. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 33 of the What Sold series. Peace.